From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Today, it'll be 3-inning Battle Royale baseball between Omaha and Omaha. The Cobras attempt to live another day. Coming up next. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Settling in. Now, Tony Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is McCutchen, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Into the box, Jim Edmonds. Man at first for him following the one-out single. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third. From the belt, kicks and deals. Miguel Cabrera is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away, here's the 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw won't get him. Now to the plate, Chris Young, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
3 runs already home here. On the move again from first. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Cobras, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box, George Brett. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw in time and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. McCutchen ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Wieters will try for 3. The relay, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Left fielder, number 9.
Ready for another chance? Ted Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in to try it again, Tony Perez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay home is in time, and he's stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Left fielder, Jackie Robinson.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate is Andre Ethier.
Right fielder, Andre.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ethier.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Drew Pomeranz, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Aledmys.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with 1 away.
Batting 8th.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Tyler.
This is foul right side. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Thought twice about the plate, but now he'll go to third. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Brian Goodwin will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runners. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. So coming to the plate, Vince Velasquez. Chris Johnson will look to provide a little 2-out.
Johnson.
Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brad Hand, a southpaw, standing 6'3". Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Edmonds. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Here's the 0-1.
Number 8.
And he just misses with a curveball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. Now the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Carter Capps, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Edmonds going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up. Hard liner toward short, and Pedroia's going to have himself extra bases. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3. And he'll get it. In there safely. DJ LeMahieu.
coming in to pinch hit, DJ LeMahieu.
This is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. A tag from Leaders, and he is out trying to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. He's set. Here it comes. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to get
Miguel Cabrera
into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. At the plate, Justin Bour looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Justin Bour is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Carter Capps is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Carlos Beltran will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Late that time for a strike. Now Beltran swings and hits a ground ball to short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and a sack. Francisco Rodriguez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He hit a sac fly earlier. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye look. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And that misses 1-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first out of the inning. The pitcher, Brad Hand, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed. On right here. Micah Johnson will get a chance with a runner in scoring position. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Oh, a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, 3-inning Battle Royale baseball. Between Omaha, the Hitmen attempt to live another day. Coming up next, Tony Perez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And the pitch. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon.
The right fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Bounce towards the mound, but this is foul for the first strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Brock. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Jim Edmonds. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kansas City, left fielder.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Edmonds sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. Here's Kendrys Morales.
First baseman, Kendrys Morales.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Edmonds looking up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Center fielder,
Mike Trout is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Calling for it, Edmonds. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Lays off 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. If you have good off-speed stuff, this might be.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove. And he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Digging in. Miguel Cabrera will work on keeping this top of the second alive. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Griffey. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And this one's nowhere close as that bounce. To the plate for ball one. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number two. Now to the plate, Ken Griffey. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. On the ground up the middle, Tulowitzki has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Justin Bohr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Justin Bohr.
Hit hard to the right side. Hernandez from the outfield grass. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Jay Happ. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Carlos Beltran will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Swung on, missed 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for round number 2. Now at the plate, Matt Wieters. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Digging in to try it again, Tony Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with the base hit into the outfield. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Pedro Strop.
Now pitching, Pedro Strop.
Here's the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between Omaha and Newfoundland and Labrador. And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. Starlin Castro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos. Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Beltran.
First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he is out on the tag. Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. So digging in now, Troy Tulowitzki. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again a 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Popped high in the air. Reynolds is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Second baseman.
Into the windup
Pedroia.
and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box,
First baseman.
Justin Bohr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Zobrist makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Mark Reynolds.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Matt Wieters.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Softly hit to the left side, and 1 gone. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now.
Third baseman, Mike.
And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Andrew
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Wainwright looks in. Here it is on 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kemp is after it, and no one will track it down.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Third baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The pitcher number
Ready
50.
now, Adam Wainwright. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter number
Digging
14.
in to try it again. Starlin Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. In now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Andrelton Simmons.
Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting 8.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding forward now, Luis Severino. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch? And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Riding in once again, Matt Kemp comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Matt Kemp.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bohr will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Shortstop number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Mark Reynolds is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Stepping up now. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It should be a good diamond. Dynasty matchup.
California, center fielder Christian Yelich.
And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Ramirez is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
In the second,
and that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis.
Devin Travis.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Here's Will Myers. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
Will
swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the All-Stars, second baseman Starlin Castro.
Hit hard to short. A quick out number one. So here's Matt Kemp now.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Myers in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting
So
third,
stepping in,
the
Troy
shortstop.
Tulowitzki. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So it's first and third with 2 away. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. And that's through for a base hit. Long throw to third. Here's Mark Reynolds.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Mark
Gray
Reynolds.
sets. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Seventh, center fielder, Ben Zobrist.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Mark Trumbo. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro
Right
Tanaka.
fielder, Mark Trumbo.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Got him swinging in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Trumbo is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth,
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth,
Stepping in, Jonathan
baseman, number
Scope.
6.
He'll work on keeping this
Jonathan
top of the second alive. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Masahiro Tanaka.
Leading off
He'll
for
begin
Omaha.
things here against
Pitcher.
Sonny Gray.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count. And really, he can go anywhere he wants now. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The batter, number 14.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Cole Calhoun will stand in. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Castro has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The pitcher, Sonny Gray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Here's the 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Kemp has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they get the double play at third. At the plate, That
Leading
count.
off for the All-Star.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder,
A.J. Schugel is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked
Now
to eat some innings.
A.J. Schugel.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball. Gets him swinging for out number 1. With one away, that'll bring in the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gregorius gonna have to hurry on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Eric Goodell answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Beltran has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mark Trumbo comes into this at J.D. Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside. Corner. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Mississippi and Omaha. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Gordon.
D. Gordon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? So stepping in. Kevin Villar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Josh Reddick will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Tulowitzki for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Jake
Stepping
Lamb.
into the box, Jake Lamb trying to get him started again following the double play. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Kemp. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the All-Stars, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping forth is the left fielder Matt Kemp. This one's flared out toward left. Tulowitzki onto the grass, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Carlos Beltran. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Froze him for strike three, and that retires this. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Evan Gattis now standing in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is a foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Beltran has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Hanley Ramirez.
Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Tulowitzki is there for it. One away. Here's Mark Reynolds.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Dickerson is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out.
Batting six.
Now to the plate, Ben Zobrist. Will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chop foul over towards the dugout. One now to Zobrist. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike. In now is Yasiel Puig. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Chris Davis now.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Settling in now, Sean Manaea. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. In there at the knees, strike one. The 0-1. There he goes. Now a bunt attempt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Number 9, second baseman.
Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Matt.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
8, catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Colin McHugh is at the plate as he watches ball one. Jay Palmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Palmer.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Davis is there for it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reddick on the run, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the Sluggers, center fielder, Josh Reddick.
Hit sharply on the ground. Castro has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Beltran has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Matt Kemp. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Fielder, Matt Kemp.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson on the move. 1 out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Here's another 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Evan Gattis.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Line towards center field. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Takes this the other way to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The right fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here it comes. Back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Omaha, first baseman, Mark Reynolds.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. grounded to third. Lamb scoops it up. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Two away in the inning now. Here's Matt Wieters. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul. At the plate at strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Zobrist is under it, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Sean Manaea. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Jake McGee, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Now playing center field.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back?
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. Now a bluff home, but he'll go to second instead. Oh, but a comedy of errors here as they allow the run to score despite the botched squeeze attempt. The 1-2 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Center fielder
Josh Reddick is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners on the move for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jake Lamb is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Jake McGee is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Trevor Story is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So here's Matt Kemp now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that in. Eric Goodell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Zobrist on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another chance? First pitch on its way. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-2 delivery. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number
Here's
13.
the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails.
2 strikes.
rattles in the count. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gordon ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate. Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Gaddis gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 0-1 pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Manaea. Justin Morneau will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Zobrist going back on it at the track. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now batting, D. Gordon. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. This is the strangest at bat, Matt. We're sitting here with a 3-2 count, and there's not been 1 pitch in the strike zone yet. The hitter's being a little too aggressive. Take your walk if he's going to give it to you.
Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Jake Lamb standing in now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. In there, and it's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Zobrist ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Evan Gaddis. He went deep last time up. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly... Ryan Butcher comes on to start the inning.
Pitching, Ryan
Ben Zobrist. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Set to deal on 2-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Wieters.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Eric Goodell. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Mitch Haniger will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last out. Trevor Rosenthal enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Left fielder.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.